What a beautiful day. I take full credit. Just gotta keep those reality ropes nice and loose. Don't want too much tension on them. What do we have here? In front of the house, there's this light pole. Because it's the ghetto, it's made of wood. Look at that. It's a jack. Did you notice that it looks pretty faded? And it has not one, but two exchange-o-matrons. But if you look closely, they're not the same exchange-o-matron. This one goes one way, this one goes the other way. Now, if you have two exchange-o-matrons on something, and they're going in opposite directions, that symbol means equilibrate. Because it's exchanging both ways until it's at equilibrium. So if you have sunlight slowly fading the red paint, oh man, I always start an explanation and realize I can't explain it. Nah, that's all I got. Explanation aborted. By the way, that conditioner sure isn't helping with the damaged hair. Hey, what's this up here? Alright. Now my hair is properly styled. You know, I care so much about my appearance. Gas meter's still doing its gas meter thing. This one's still in place. It's a bit weathered. There's no exchange-o-matron on it, so it's not exchanging anything. There was a guy smoking a cigarette out in the yard, so I didn't want to say anything. So I just showed you the exchange-o-matron that's on the other card that's on my arch. It's a different color, though. Not the same color exchange-o-matron. Now, all of the exchange-o-matrons are connected and exchanging, but the color of it determines what it exchanges, as do the symbols around it. Now, much like the card, what do we have here? It's a green exchange-o-matron on a shoe that's hanging from another shoe. Hanging from a rope, hanging from two coaxial cables. What does it all mean? No one knows. Only God knows. Hey God, do you know? No, I don't fucking know. No, not even God knows. While I was out in the wild, I saw a large orange exchange-o-matron, not made by me, made by AT&T, I think. And hey, look right here. It's an orange exchange-o-matron on the thing that I just moved, and which is almost processed after hanging from my wall for a while. And just in case you forgot, this card was once behind my door sign. Then I left it in a shoe with a bloody bandage wrapped around it, and now it, as you can see, is soaked with toe blood. God stuff is really disgusting. You know? I mean, if it weren't difficult and disgusting, everybody would do it. No, you know, only one guy does the God stuff. Presumably because, you know, who else is going to deal with this kind of filth? It's fine, you know, it's whatever. Now, anybody who knows anything about anything knows that Ly over Y equals C, but L times Y over Y equals XR. It's very important. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Ray, if Ly over Y equals C, then L times Y over Y should equal C. No. You see, that L is much larger than the Y, and that difference in proportion is the difference between C and XR. These little details matter. That's what a lot of God math is. These tiny little details, spelling them out. This right here is a $1 bill. Now, it was laying down there, and it got really moldy. So I got some soap, and I washed it. I was laundering money, but I wasn't committing a crime. Very important. What am I going to do with this dollar? It doesn't smell moldy. I must have done a pretty good job washing it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll spend it. Maybe I'll cut it into little strips. Not sure yet. Speaking of strips of dollar bill, have I ever showed you my mirror? Let me turn off this noisy fan, this noisy three-legged fan. I didn't even get to turn it on even one time before it broke. This is my life, man. It's fine, it's fine. Right here, let's see, where is it? It's a key. This key with all of these dollar bill strips woven through the 3 holes on the top of it. And these dollar bill strips are how I hang my markers from my magic mirror. Now, just to refresh your memory, this mirror has glued to it another piece of mirror with the mirror surface facing the main mirror surface. And this is a soapstone. And this right here is a tiny fragment of yet another mirror. The mirror that this fragment and this fragment belong to, 2 different mirrors by the way, those have both been scattered to the wind, put in various locations, with some magic symbols and objects, of course. A lot of them duct taped together, some electrical taped together, some of them glued together, but none of them tied with string. No, the string tying, that's more of a recent thing, because I had to let the string absorb all of the right ontological fumes first, order of operations. I'm currently drinking some chamomile tea. Now, chamomile tea is nothing quite so much as flower juice. I also eat a lot of broccoli. And broccoli is kind of like a bunch of little baby flowers. I just like having that lurid transparency. Am I recording? Alright. Now, that doesn't mean anything I say is interesting, though. You've probably figured that out by now. What do we have over here? It's a vape cartridge holding the Joker to the wall. Alright. Take that Joker, put it there. Snap this into the battery. Come on, start charging. Where's my little green arrow? There we go. Little green arrow, meaning that power is being transferred from the battery to the capacitor. Excellent. This flavor is Meta Moon. Do you like how that's descriptive? Like, in no way that would help you know what it tastes like? Meta Moon. Does it taste like it's, moon rocks or beyond moon rocks? What do moon rocks even taste like? Probably some sort of silicate. Probably not something good. It tastes kind of like those little rolls of candies you get for Halloween, or that I used to get for Halloween. It says Sather's on it. That's what it tastes like. It's filled with all kinds of crazy cosmic shit, so taking a few puffs of this is like that scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey where that astronaut sees all the wacky shit in the corridor. It's fucked up. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend taking hits of cosmic vape. I don't think most people could handle it. Now I'm going to put the vape cartridge and the Joker back, but first, just so you know what's underneath it, This right here. Now, if you've been paying attention to how God shit works, you should know what most of this means. Feel free to try it at home. And wedged behind the magic mirror, what's this? It's a painting leaving. It's been there for a while. Time to finally do something with it. Now over here there's two paintbrushes. This one right here, and this one that I just took out from under there. It's a decaying piece of wood, but what does it say right here? Well, it's upside down, but it says lachesis. What's that? Well, you know, those three Greek goddess figures, the one that weaves the thread, the one that makes the thread, the one that weaves the thread, and the one that cuts the thread. Lachesis is the middle one, the one that weaves the thread. So you can see how that concept would be important here. Of course, the S of lachesis is this right here, the one that means rationalized information. And it has a conduit to the red marker. You know, I was going to explain that, but again, I can't. Oh, yes. I mentioned that alpha means non-discretized resistance, but it also means a change in direction of 30 degrees or 100. I mean, it depends. It depends on the exact shape of the alpha. If it's a perfect alpha, it means a direction change of 30 degrees. But they're never perfect, and the information is encoded in the imperfections. I do believe I've mentioned that before. Anyway, as it turns out, I wasn't supposed to process the painting leavings before going to Aldi, but after going to Aldi, finding that one of my tree stump objects had migrated to 1 block away, did a few calculations, and now it's time to process them. You know, you always got to get shit in the right order. It's all about that order of operations. This right here is hanging on by a thread. Alright. Now it's not. Now before I can do anything else, take the painting leavings that I just got off the wall, put the previously moldy dollar bill in the middle of it, then take this painting leaving, which I just found under the mirror, and this that I just tore from that, go outside and put it in the ontological cage, so that it's isolated from the rest of the ontological flow. It's all basic God shit. It's all very standard. Ugh. So moldy in here. Probably going to die from mold poisoning, but I mean, what can you do? Well, like, work harder and live in a better place? That's what the universe wants me to do. Nah. The equation is the universe, and the universe is the equation. So, it's not really surprising that there's so much filth involved, because the universe is filth. Alright, ontological cage. Gotta move that. Take off the lid, don't drop the quarter. Take out the 2 cards. Which cards? These right here. Put them to the side. Alright, the equation is just exchanging things for other things. It is an equation after all. Oh man, you can see that scar on my left eye from where I had that lazy eye correction surgery. Now this painting leaving was wedged in here with this jar. As you can see, the lid has magical symbols, because this too is an ontology cage. Close that up. Excellent. Alright, so I took painting leavings out of an ontology cage, put different painting leavings in a different ontology cage. Let's go check on my nonsense over here. Got my 2 cardboard donuts with strings going over the arch, hanging over the holy water. I think it's time to move the holy water around a little. You know, I was just thinking, if this whole thing was an electrical circuit, this whole portion of this could be considered what's called a MOSFET. You can look that up. Alrighty, I got my work cut out for me. Before I move the holy water from its resting place, under my fucking wind chime of nonsense, I have to go glue these to two different fire hydrants. Well, one's going on a fire hydrant, and one's going on something else, but I don't know what that thing is just yet. Gotta wait and see what my lordy sense tells me it is. So, y'all have a nice day.